All right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be the soul reading for Taurus season. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking on the description. I want you guys to know that this is a Sabbath year for me. So since it is a Sabbath year, all of my tarot readings, prophetic ministries, prophetic conversations, soul retrieval, shaman work, all of that stuff is free. So go ahead and email me what you want, what you need, what you care for. Even if you have questions, I will answer them for free. So check out the description below to get to my email and also how to book a reading. Sorry, I had to open up the door and let some air in the room. Ooh, now you guys are shaking. All right, so now that we're ready, we are going to shuffle up our cards and see what is going on for the soul this Taurus season. I know I wanted to get to why is the word no hurting us so much in our soul reading. If we don't cover it here, I'm going to do a special reading because I know that this reading is going to touch on it a bit, but it's not going to get fully in depth as to why the word no is hurting us. So we're going to get to it in another reading if we don't fully cover it in this whole entire reading. So let's go ahead and say our prayer and then we shall begin. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance that they have brought today and assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers, and myself. To ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side, if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right. Let's go ahead and see what is going on for the soul this Taurus season. Sorry, I didn't like all that shaking from before. It's less shaking now, but that's why I had to reposition you guys. Sorry you're not getting the aerial view anymore. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So let's see what is going on for the soul within Taurus season. So this is a continuation on of the path that we are on. Like I said, Yahweh is developing our character through the soul. The circle, when we first read it, was all about, what was it about? Starting the life, having the life. What was it specifically about? Let me check and see. Letting things go and returning back to our life. The circle in the reverse is all about the end of a cycle. So in the beginning of Taurus season, we were ending a cycle. And now we're in this place of what? What's going on? What else is going on for the soul in Taurus season? What else is going on for the soul in Taurus season? What else is going on for the soul in Taurus season? Ooh, almost didn't come out right. The eagle The eagle is Yahweh. Yahweh is picking us up as he is flying through the sky. So Yahweh is living a joyous journey. He's happy. He's wondrous. He's amazing. He's flying through the sky as if he is an angel himself. He's having a beautiful time. And as he's having a beautiful time, he's picking people up as well. And the people that he is picking up are the ones that are in his nest. So Yahweh is picking up his children, and we are some of the children that he is picking up. He's determined and focused and angry for some reason still. I know we spoke about it a little bit in the spirit reading for Taurus season. That Yahweh is angry, and he's mostly angry with the people who don't know. Well, the people who are not controlling their lives, and B, the people who are being controlled by their lives. He's angry at these people for not doing more than what they are doing. He's angry at these people for not doing what they know they can do. He's angry at these people for not using their purpose that he created them for. It's making him feel like he has wasted his time creating you guys, because you guys are not using your purpose in life. Why are you not applying your purpose to your life? In order for you to get the best experience out of being human and the best experience out of humanity, you must use your purpose to live the best life. I'm telling you, I'm using my purpose every day. Every time I pick up these tarot cards and get to talking about healing and preaching and connecting people to Yahweh, I'm using my purpose, and baby, my life is beautiful. I'm telling you, every day that I use my purpose, I have a good, great day. I tell you, I never stop that. So why aren't you doing the same thing? It was 7-7 as I said that. You know, sevens are the number for luck for all of the mundane people. Yahweh is awakening so many souls right now. And through this awakening of the soul, you're just going to feel, because he's not touching your spirit and he's not touching your physical body. He's awakening your soul and your soul only. So through this awakening of the soul, you're just going to feel to quit what you were doing before and move into the space of what you were supposed to be doing this whole entire time that you are on earth. Life changes are about to happen. Life changes are about to happen. And that's what's going on for the soul right now, is that the soul is changing people's lives because it has been picked up by Yahweh, the great overseer in life. And don't make it, I don't want none of them conspiracy theorists being like, oh my God, the Christian God is a slave master because he's an overseer. Nope, he's not. So anyways, let's read the invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Baby, I don't even need to finish reading this because I already know what Yahweh is doing through my prophetic gift and ability, but I'm going to finish reading it after I say this. Yahweh is awakening you to your life. He's awakening the soul to your life that you are living. And now you are in this state and you are feeling, what else is there to do? I've done all that I can do. I'm at this pause in life and I don't want to do the same shit over and over again. You're in the stage of having a midlife crisis, no matter what age you are. Usually it takes people 50 years to realize that they don't want to do the average mundane stuff and they want to be their distinct version of happiness for the rest of their lives. Well, he's giving everybody their midlife crisis right now so they can wake up, get up, and do something. I know that was a song that I forgot about. I know it was a good song too. So anyways, have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? And you see, we were talking about purpose and what it says. Have you lost your sense of purpose? He said, put some emphasis on that, Sophia. And I said, okay. So anyways, it's saying Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings? Or do I want to soar like an eagle? Do I want to live in a box or outside of the box? Change your life to be outside of the box. Stop thinking in the box when you need to think out the box. You need to think outside of the reality that you have always seen in order for you to begin to applicate your purpose to your life. You are a rose grown in concrete, a rose that has never seen other roses and thinks that it's the only one in existence, baby. Yahweh is begging you to be different because all those people around you that you see every day need it. Everybody needs it. So as you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings? Or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. What does it mean to spread your wings? What does it mean to fly and soar? Well, to spread your wings and to fly and soar means to express in the form of breathing your natural self. When an eagle or a bird spread their wings, that's something that they naturally do and expand themselves as doing so. When you spread your wings, you are expanding your natural self. And you are allowing that natural self to express as you take flight and soar and continue to use those wings that God has given you. Earth angels. 1212 as I say that. It's time to wake up, baby. These angel numbers be on point for a reason. It's time to wake up. Come on, sleepy heads. You've been asleep for a while. It's time to get up. Stop being unaware of the reality that's happening to you. And let's go ahead and become aware of it. So that way we can begin to change it. And it could be how we want to experience it, not how it wants to experience us. Let me write that down. Hold on, y'all. I be putting all my books in wrong spaces and stuff. Experience your life. Don't let your life experience you. Sorry, I write hard, as you can tell from the camera shaking. And that is a Sophirian quote. And we can play interpretations with that someday. Experience your life. Don't let your life experience you. Meaning do something to it. Don't just let it do something to you. Do not stand by and just be affected by your life. Of course, when I open up the door, babies get to crying and I got to close it and I got to get back hot again. Using this location is what I will not be doing any longer. Like I literally just will not be doing this any longer at all. I just want this location is too old, it's too outdated, it's too not right for what I'm using it for. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on for the soul in Taurus season. Last card, last space. As we enter into the end of Taurus season, what is going on with us? Ooh, the sacrifice. Oh, and baby, once you guys sacrifice, this is going to feel so good. And I know it because the beloved card is out here, and Yahweh is going to fall in love with you guys. The Christian God that is going to express his love and care and nurturing all over his children that he is picking up this time. Love. Love, 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 love. He is going to love you when you sacrifice. Y'all know he is specific, articulate, intricate, and detailed. So he don't allow you to have anything until you are prepared for it. And he don't allow anything to have you until you are prepared for it, or it is prepared for you. He will never send you into a fucked up experience. He will never lead you to a wrong destination. He has no plans to harm you at all. He has no plans. So you got the sacrifice, right? And this sacrifice, I feel we are letting go of our envy. And that is the thing that we are letting go of this season. Everybody around is letting go of their envy, their jealousy that is causing them to be enraged and experience wrath and yell and scream and be nothing but anger. Yahweh is saying, let it go. Let it go. Yahweh is just saying, let it go. That's it. That's all that Yahweh is saying is let it go. And we are feeling this envy, this rage, this wrath, this jealousy because we are looking at everyone's life and we're like, how come ours is not like theirs? Why are we so different? And why doesn't this difference matter to someone to try to fix our lives so it could be like theirs? Yahweh is doing something with you. Character development does not come easy. Personality change doesn't come easy either. Sometimes we hold on to experiences so deep and so heavy and so hard that Yahweh has to snatch and rip them away from us in order to remove them from our grasp, our clutches, and our fist. Sometimes, just sometimes, he has to work extremely hard just to get us to change into one way, 10 ways, or none. Because just as hard as it is to get us to change, is as hard as it is to get us to stay the same. And he's like asking me and asking everyone, what is wrong with you guys? Why don't you want to stay the same? Why don't you want to change? These are the only two things that you keep asking me. And they're saying, no, not me, our lives. And he's like, well, something got to change about that. And guess what that something is? It's your responses to your lives. Like, for example, if you want people that are harsh, mean, and agitating to you to be removed from you, you got to remove them. Yahweh can only do so much. And no, I'm not saying his power is limited, because I would never ever say that in existence. Ever. But what I will say is that He can only do so much because he loves for everyone to have free will and for them to decide at the end of the day. You can pray and you can pray all day and say, God, please remove all these harm. You can pray all day and say, God, please remove all of these harmful people from my life. You could pray all day. You could pray all day. And you could say that all the time. But guess what? He's still going to leave that room open for you at the end of the day to say yes or no to him removing them from you. He doesn't allow the room for them to come back, but he does allow the room for you guys to stay connected. And in those moments, when it's after the argument that made you close the door, after the text that made you delete the number, after the phone call that made you hang up and say, I will never answer that phone again. You put them as do not answer in your contact list. You make me want to throw my pager out the window. Tell NCI to cut the phone post. Break my lease so I can't move. 'Cause you's a bugaboo. And guess what? You be bugging Yahweh with the same goddamn prayer. Like, I want these people gone out my life. And then when he make that shit happen, and it's the last piece that's left of you got to validate that you want these people gone for real, because he don't believe you no more. You got to validate that you want these people gone for real. And what you do, you feel sorry. You feel guiltful. You don't feel guilty at all. You just feel full of guilt. You feel sorry. You feel full of guilt. You start remorsing. You start sorrowing. You start feeling sorrow. And then you start regretting. And then you go and you try to get these people back. And it's like 22:11 as I say this. What the hell was it for? What was your point in removing these people from your life if you're going to feel like you want them back? So that's why he's caught in a conundrum right now of he knows what to do, but he doesn't know how to do it, because it's like, which way would appease you? Which way would please you? Yahweh is on his knees and he's begging you guys, how can I truly help your lives when you keep going back to what's hurting it? And why do you go back to what's hurting it? Well, Yahweh, I know, because I was one of those people. They have a loved by everybody complex. And they keep going back because they do not believe, and it just doesn't sit right with them that certain people do not love them. It just don't sit right. It just don't sit right. So they keep going back to say, well, maybe this way you'll love me, like the green eggs and ham. I do not like green eggs and ham. Well, will you like it on a train, on a plane, on a bus? Will you like it in the back of the truck with me up? Will you like it with me whipped down, with me up, my ice cream? Would you like it when I scream, I cream, I mean, hash rules everything around me? Do you like me now? Do you like me yesterday? Do you like me at the house? Do you like me when I play? Do you like me when I like to make a sound? Do you like me when I'm quiet as a mouse? I can go all day of how these people come to these people and be like, do you like me now as this version or this version or this version? And sometimes some people get so caught up, and Yahweh is speaking to one person in particular right now that's watching this reading. Sometimes people get so caught up in becoming different personalities and even characters for themselves to be liked by one person, that they completely lose touch with themselves, become a version of themselves that is so much not like them that it hurts to be themselves. And this is what you guys are going through. You lost touch with yourself as you conformed into personalities and different personalities, as if you were one of those colorful iguanas that can change the color of their skin. You kept going from personality to personality, character. You forgot who you were or what you did, but guess what? Your emotions will always lead you back home. So you guys in particular are on a journey to go back home to yourselves. And it ends with you letting go of whatever it is that you acquired, trying to obtain someone else's interest or likes or love in you. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, and you gotta let it go. The way I learned this lesson is by remembering. The way I keep this lesson in my mind is by remembering. Everybody don't like Beyonce. Everybody is not a Beyonce fan. There are some people in the world that genuinely do not like Beyonce, and God said, let me see, Monique. And he put me in front of somebody that did not like Beyonce, and I said, well, there you go. Because it's unbelievable, right? Oh my God, it's Beyonce. But there are some people in the world that do not like Beyonce. They just think she works too hard, or she's, doing too much. And, they don't like how extravagant she is. They don't like how elegant she is. They just don't like her as a person. And hey, that happens with every single body. It happens with every single body. It is not just a you thing. You're always going to run into somebody that does not like you somehow, some way, and some day. So it's best to learn to leave those people alone, because if you don't, you will wind up exactly where you are right now today, being hurt inside of your mind, being scarred inside of your emotions, because the character that you are playing and portraying just for one person to like you when you got 30 friends, 16 potential boyfriends or girlfriends, and a God that loves you naturally, and you threw yourself away for one person to like you when all of these people love your natural expression, and you found one person, 2 persons, 10 persons, 3 that did not like you, and you said, I'm gonna be somebody else so that way they can. What was so worthy and valuable about them that you decided to change who you were in order for you to be liked? What is it that you needed from them in order for you to be liked? And this is what we're giving up, and this is what we're letting go of, is that value and worth that other people have in our lives that makes us throw away who we are in order to keep them by our side. No longer will we harm ourselves internally. That's like, how people cut their wrist. That's like sitting there cutting your wrist. You are harming yourself internally. You are harming yourself internally just for you to exist next to someone. You're doing suicide of the soul, soul suicide, just for you to laugh and play with one other person. It's 9.5 billion people in the world, or at least it's 8 billion or something, but it still ends in billion. It's 9.5 billion people in the world. You think at least 100 of them is not gonna like you? Because you chasing around this one person that does not like you, as if that means that everybody on the earth is going to like you, not going to like you. What has you so feebly insecure? What has you wanting to leave you alone to chase the world? What are you truly running away from and using other people as a crutch to get past? What do you not like about yourself so much that you want to kill it inside of you, and you are trying with every single person that you allow in your space that does not like you? So I got to read the sacrifice, and then that's going to be the end, because we have those questions to answer. I want you guys to write down every single question that I have asked, and I want you guys to answer them for your fucking selves. Because I'm going to do this soul reading, the soul guidance reading. I'm going to do that. And I'm not answering none of those questions, because I even need to answer some of those questions for my fucking self. So I want you guys to sit there, and I want you to get honest with yourself and be honest with yourself. Don't tell yourself no lie. You already living one and it hurts. Why increase the damage? 30-30, as I'm saying this, Yahweh is saying, get real, be real, and do it. 30-33, as I began speaking that. And we still in the 30, it was in the 30-30 time period. He said, do we need even better, clear vision? Because I'm not seeing why. You guys got to hurt yourself to exist around one person when he knows, and he knows that he has billions in the storage waiting to like you. He got at least, 16 guardian angels that love you dearestly, and that's your natural expression of self. Not the one that you pretend to be so you can obtain some likes, some interest, some laughs, somebody around you enough that you can mess around and manipulate yourself into believing that an acquaintance is an actual friend or even a best friend, like I did myself. Don't be thinking I'm a hypocrite now. I already been through my journey. And as he is bringing me back to the beginning, I'm looking at some of the things that I skipped over and did not pass through. And I'm like, yo, I got to answer these questions, because I need to be healed. I need to be fine. I need to be okay. And guess what? My extroverted self is coming out. And I used to think I was an introvert trying to please and appease the people around me. Baby, I did not know why my life was so depressed. It's because I wasn't talking to nobody. I love to chat. I don't like silence, for real. But it is enjoyable sometimes. So anyways, we're at the sacrifice, and the sacrifice is asking. The sacrifice asks that you offer to Spirit with that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying, and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. Before Yahweh, because when you, in certain experiences, I hate the fact that this new wave of Gnosticism is calling itself spirituality, as if that's not like a label for a specific type of reality. You know, it's just this new wave of Gnostic is calling itself spirituality, as if Gnosticism didn't exist before. So anyways, since people are calling them people that, since people are calling those people that, since people are calling those people that spirituality, they are not knowing that when Yahweh brings you, when the God of Christianity, because Gnostic Christianity is spirituality today. So when the God of Christianity, see the 333, he backing me up on the threes. When the God of Christianity brings you to a certain understanding, and you don't change your life from that certain understanding, you start to experience his wrath. All of these people that's doing spirituality right now are not knowing and not noticing that they are just getting closer and closer and closer to the Christian God. And some of these people have landed smack dab in his face. And they believe that he don't exist. And he be like, well, where do you think all these signs, symbols, and synchronicities coming from? I know the earth angels got that bitch on lock. I know they got that bitch on lock. Did he actually say, bitch? The way I know him, he did. So with this information being told to you guys genuinely have to give up the heart that you have created yourself to be, chasing attention, care, and love from someone else. And of course, it's always the love. And this is just messages to his beautiful earth angels. And it's always the love. It's always the love that we seek so hard to receive from somebody, and we're just searching around like maybe it is you or maybe it is not, but I know I cannot leave that love. If you are like that, your spouse is either around you as a guardian angel or a spirit around, or your spouse is incarnated on that planet, and that love that has been expressed to you is the same type of love. Or sorry, that emotional behavior rather, because they get real specific and detailed when lovers is trying to find each other. So that emotional behavior that has been expressed to you, whether it came with a negative emotion or a positive emotion, that emotional behavior that has been expressed to you exists inside of your karmic spouse. I mean, not your karmic spouse, your kingdom spouse, your twin flame. And that's why the beloved card was once again right at the bottom of the deck. I hate this lighting in here. I'm never using this space again. I'm going to just continue to go to Wayne State. And when Wayne State is closed, I'll just come over here to this shit. So yeah, your spouse is either incarnated or existing around you. And they behave the same as the person who loves you, who you are created to be with or is created to be with you. They behave the same. They behave the exact same. And maybe they just behave that way differently. But no matter what, it's the behavior that you are seeking, and you have found it in the wrong person. So it's not coming out the right way. And whenever that experience happens, you have to do what? Sacrifice, let it go, so that way you can find the right one that's doing it the right way. Because that's all you're looking for. Your spouse is around here. Your kingdom spouse, your twin flame, whatever label you want to put on it. Your king, your husband, your wife. They are around here somewhere, and you're looking for it. You're just looking for it. All right. So that's all that I have to say for the Soul and Taurus season. You're only hurt and you're only changing your personality because you saw an attribute of your kingdom spouse, your twin flame within someone else, and you thought that was them. You just been on a big ass mistake this whole entire time, and it has hurt you so much that you have learned that you will never, ever, ever lose yourself again. Because guess what? If you're not acting like yourself when your spouse comes around, how in the fuck are you going to get them to be your spouse? The key word is your, right? Not the fake, not the unreal, not the bullshit, not the character traits or personality types that we stole from somebody else and acquired as our own as if we were them. Not the secondary you, not the off-brand you, not the no title you. You as yourself has to continue to be yourself in order for your spouse to like and love you. Because if you're not acting like yourself, baby, they will never know. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is in the description below. You can check that out at any time by clicking the title. Peace, love, and light. And as always, be great. And remember, this is my Sabbath year, so everything is free.